Hello, everybody. Hope you're all well. In my enthusiasm, I forgot to plug in the guitar. Would you believe that? When I was young and in my prime and could wander far and free, there was always a longing in my mind to follow the call of the sea. So I'll sing farewell to Carlingford and farewell to Greenover. I'll think of you both day and night till I return once more, till I return once more. On all of the stormy seven seas I sailed before the mast, and on every voyage I ever took I swore it would be my last. So I'll sing farewell to Carlingford and farewell to Greenover. I'll think of you both day and night until I return once more, till I return once more. Well, I had a girl called Mary Doyle, and she lived in Greenore, and the foremost thought that was in her mind was to keep me safe on shore. So I'll sing farewell to Carlingford and farewell to Greenover. I'll think of you both day and night until I return once more, until I return once more. Now the landsman's life is all his own. He can go or he can stay, but when the sea gets in your blood, when she calls you must obey. So I'll sing farewell to Carlingford and farewell to Greenover. I'll think of you both day and night until I return once more, until I return once more. Well, I'll sing farewell to Carlingford and farewell to Greenover. I'll think of you both day and night until I return once more, until I return once more. Good evening, everybody. Thanks again for joining me Saturday night. We're back in our usual spot, and the scary thing about this is it's starting to feel normal, isn't it? Isn't it starting to feel like this is not weird anymore? And that's a bit scary. Just one little thing as well. I've tried a few different settings on the whole setup here at the moment. It should look and sound a little better. If there's any problems, will you let me know? I'll try and spot it in the chat as it's flying by. Also, if for some reason it disconnects or crashes or collapses on me, just stick around. I'll come back on straight away, okay? So good evening to everybody that's saying hello to me. Now, first things first, nobody got the drink right this week. And the blurred picture that I put up is the actual drink itself. So, ye failed this week. It is O'Hara's Irish Pale Ale, and it's nicely chilled. The condensation is running down the bottle. So, let's give this a go. I don't know what this stuff is like. I don't think I've ever had it. That's a very satisfying sound, isn't it? A cap coming off a bottle. Okay, let's give this a go then. Cheers, everybody. I hope you're enjoying your tipple of choice, whether it be a beer, a cider, a wine, a spirit, a cup of tea, coffee, Coca-Cola, whatever it may be. Ooh, that's very nice. That is very nice indeed. I can recommend that one. But I thought I'd start tonight with a couple of the Maritime songs that I haven't done in a while. As I walk by the dockside one evening so fair, to view the sea water and take the salt air, I heard an old fisherman singing a song. Won't you take me away, boys, me time isn't long. Wrap me up in me oilskin and me jumper, no more on the docks I'll be seen. Just tell me, old shipmates, I'm taking a turnip mates, and I'll see you someday on Fiddler's Green. Now Fiddler's Green is a place I hear tell, where fishermen go if they don't go to hell, where the skies are all clear and the dolphins do play, and the cold coast of Greenland is far, far away. Wrap me up in me oilskin and me jumper, no more on the docks I'll be seen. Just tell me, old shipmates, I'm taking the turnip mates, and I'll see you someday on Fiddler's Green. When you get to the dock and the long trip is through, there's pubs and there's clubs and there's lassies there too, where the girls are all pretty and the beer it is free, and there's bottles of rum growing from every tree. Wrap me up in me oilskin and me jumper, no more on the docks I'll be seen. Just tell me, old shipmates, I'm taking the turnip mates, and I'll see you someday on Fiddler's Green. Now I don't want a harp nor a halo, not me. Just give me a breeze and a deep rolling sea, and I play me all squeeze box as I sail along, with the wind in the rigging to sing me a song. Wrap me up in me oilskin and me jumper, no more on the docks I'll be seen. Just tell me, old shipmates, I'm taking the turnip mates, and I'll see you someday on Fiddler's Green. Wrap me up in me oilskin and me jumper, no more on the docks I'll be seen. Just tell me, old shipmates, I'm taking the turnip mates, and I'll see you someday on Fiddler's Green. Super duper. I have a lot of stuff to tell you tonight, a lot of stuff. I want to give a mention to an awful lot of people, so bear with me when I'm, please. First of all, I want to mention all the people who did the Darkness into Light last night, even though the official big walks weren't on because of the situation. A lot of people went out and did their own little walks anyway, their own social distancing Darkness into Light walks. I saw photographs there from Eddie and Georgina Cullen, and the kids were out. Jackie Curwood is out, Denise Kelly I saw, Adrian Codd and the family, James Murphy from down Rosslare there. So there was a whole lot of people out doing their own Darkness into Light. So congratulations to all of you for doing that. It's great to see that you still went and took the bull by the horns and went and did it anyway. So that's brilliant. I want to give a mention again to Eddie Cullen and Georgina and the kids there. They're having a social distancing garden party with their neighbours Mary and Christy, the daughters Abby and Emma, and it was supposed to be Emma's communion today. Oh, Emma. Well, look, I'm sure Mum and Dad are looking after you, and of course, when this is all over, you'll have a big party, and I guarantee you it'll be a great day. So hopefully you enjoy the party tonight. They sent me a photograph, and there's a kind of a ditch and a fence between the two gardens. Eddie and Georgina and the kids are on one side, Mary and Christy are on the other side, and they're conversing across the way, and I believe they're going to be playing the music from this tonight on it, so enjoy the party, guys. Right, I'll get back to more of them in a few minutes. I'm going to carry on with one more Maritime song. I remember the night that he came in, from the wintry cold and damp. A giant of a man in an oilskin coat, and a bundle that told he was a tramp. He stood at the bar and he called for a pint, then turned and gazed at the fire. On a night like this, to be safe and dry is my heart's only desire. So here's to those who are dead and gone, the friends that I love dear. And here's to you, and I bid you adieu, since Donegal Danny's been here, me boys, Donegal Danny's been here. Then in a voice that was hushed and low, he said, listen, I'll tell you a tale. How a man of the sea became a man of the roads, and nevermore will set sail. I fished out of Holt and Killybegs, Ardglass and Baltimore, but the cruel sea has beaten me, and I'll end my days on the shore. So here's to those who are dead and gone, the friends that I love dear. And here's to you, I'll bid you adieu, since Donegal Danny's been here, you boys, Donegal Danny's been here. One fateful night, in the wind and the rain, we set sail from Killybegs town. There were 5 of us from sweet Donegal, and 1 from County Down. We were fishermen who worked the sea, never counted the cost. But I never thought, dear, that night was done, that my fine friends would all be lost. So here's to those who are dead and gone, the friends that I love dear. And here's to you, and I'll bid you adieu, since Donegal Danny's been here, me boys, Donegal Danny's been here. Then the storm it broke, and it drove the boat to the rocks about 10 miles from shore. As we fought the tide, we hoped inside to see our homes once more. And we struck a rock, and it pulled the bow, and all of us knew that she go down. So we jumped right into the icy sea, and prayed to God we wouldn't drown. But the raging sea was rising still, as we struck out for the land. She fought with all her cruelty to claim that gallant band. By St. John's Point in the early dawn, I dragged myself on the shore, and I cursed the sea for the what she'd done, and vowed to sail her nevermore. So here's to those who are dead and gone, the friends that I love dear. And here's to you, and I'll bid you adieu, since Donegal Danny's been here, me boys, Donegal Danny's been here. Ever since that night I've been on the road, travelling and trying to forget that awful night I lost my friends. I see their faces yet, and often at night when the sea is high and the rain is tearing at my skin, I hear the cries of the drowning men floating on the wind. So here's to those who are dead and gone, the friends that I love dear. And here's to you, and I bid you adieu, since Donegal Danny's been here, me boy, Donegal Danny's been here. So here's to those who are dead and gone, love dear. And here's to you, I'll bid you adieu, since Donegal Danny's been here. Me boys, Donegal Danny's been here. Lovely job, lovely job. Jeez, this is lovely. Okay, I'm just going to switch over to the banjo for a minute. So just bear with me for a moment if you don't mind. I'm always afraid I'm going to knock things over. It's a little tight for space in here. I did indeed knock something over. Now, this, I want to give a special shout out to, who am I shouting out to? Oh yes, a special shout out to Dreon and Leah Pittman, and they're with their dad tonight. They watch every Saturday night, and it's lovely to have you along. Dreon is going to be 12 on Tuesday, so happy birthday on Tuesday, Dreon. And next Saturday, Leah is going to be 8. So I'm sure I'll probably be hearing from you next Saturday again anyway. So happy birthday to you both. And their dad would like this song. On Raglan Road of an autumn day, I saw her first and knew that her dark hair would weave a snare, and I might one day rue. I saw the danger and I passed along the enchanted way, and I said, let grief be a fallen leaf at the dawning of the day. On Grafton Street in November we trip lightly along the ledge of a deep ravine where can be seen the worth of passion's pledge. The Queen of Hearts still making cards, and I not making hay. Oh, I love so much, and by such is happiness thrown away. I gave her gifts of the mind, I gave her the secret sign that's known to the artist who have known the true gods of sound and stone, and words and tint without stint. I gave her poems to say, with her own name there, and her own dark hair like clouds over fields of May. On a quiet street where all ghosts meet, I see her walking now. Away from me so hurriedly, my reason must allow that I had loved not as I show, a creature made of clay. When the angel woos the clay, he loses his wings at the dawn of day. Oh, so that was especially for Noel Pittman and Dreon and Leah. Dreon at 12 on Tuesday and Leah is 8 next Saturday. I'd say we'll give you another mention next Saturday, Leah, to be honest now. So I'm going to get rid of this banjo again for a little while. I'll probably pick it up again later on, if that's okay. Thanks for the feedback on that one. Oh, I've lost my bit of paper again. This is turning into a bit of a disaster. I'll have to get a better place for this piece of paper. Okay, you're still with me. Good stuff. Thank you. Go your face Peru and all the old disgrace. The Blackfoot's William thorn the place and drove you to the burn. Race of victory was sure. Soon the fire and heat secured. Billy Merrick then below a feet McHugh burn. First I swear, Lord Kildare, Fake will do a fake there. No, William have a care for Paul and this is their low. Up at Halbert, up a sword, and we go for by the Lord. Big McHugh was given the word. Follow me up the Carlow. Swords of Glen Mill go flashing o'er the English bales. See all the children of the guild beneath the Burns banners. Mister of a fighting stock, would you let an English cock crow out upon an Irish rock? Jump up and teach him manners. First I swear, Lord Kildare, Fake will do a fake will there. Now I'll tell him have a care for Paul and Mrs. Thurlow. Up at Halbert, up a sword, and we go for by the Lord. Big McHugh was given the word, follow me up to Carlow. From Tasago to Clonmore, the flows of stream of Saxon gore. I prayed as Rory, Yoga, Morris, and Noons to Hades. Why the sick and grey has fled, and now for Blackfoot William's head, we send it over to the red, the Liza and the ladies. First I swear, Lord Kildare, Fake will do a fake will there. Now for William have a care for Paul and Mrs. Thurlow. Up at Halbert, up the sword, and we go for by the Lord. Big McHugh was given the word, follow me up to Carlow. I swear, Lord Kildare, Fake will do a fake will there. No for William have a care for Paul and Mrs. Thurlow. Up at Halbert, up a sword, on we go for by the Lord. Big McHugh was given the word, follow me up to Carlow. Woo! Okay. I hope you're all in right form. Just I'm after hearing some fantastic things that have been going on around the place. People helping each other out and all. It's absolutely lovely. I want to actually read one out. But not read it out. I just have a few little notes here just to remind me. Wilhelmina Gagan, that's right. She told me, this is a lovely one. She told me today that her mother, Anne Walsh, who was 90 years of age, was one of 101 different recipients of a free meal from Ramen. You know Ramen, the noodle place? They gave out 101 free meals today and delivered them to the older generation who have been cocooning, and they just gave it as a sort of a thank you for their effort in cocooning and in their way of helping to fight against the virus. So that's Ramen down there. 101 free meals. Lovely. And so Wilhelmina Gagan told me about that. Her mother, who was, as I say, Anne Walsh, 90 years of age there down the Crescent Quay. Fond of the Thai food, apparently. Good on you. I joined the flying column in 1916 in Cork with Sean Moylan, Tipperary with Dalbree. Arrested by Free Staters and sentenced for to die. Farewell to Tipperary, said the Galway mountain boy. We went across the valleys and over the hilltops green, where we met with Dinny Lacey, Sean Hogan and Dalbree, Sean Moylan and his gallant men who kept the flag flying high. Farewell to Tipperary, said the Galway mountain boy. We tracked the Dublin mountains, we were rebels on the run. No halted night and morning, we were outlaws but free men. We tracked the Wicklow mountains as the sun was shining high. Farewell to Tipperary, said the Galway mountain boy. So I bid farewell to old Clonmel that I never more will see, to the Galway mountains that oft-time sheltered me, the men who fought for their liberty and who died without a sigh. May their cause be ne'er forgotten, said the Galway mountain boy. May their cause be ne'er forgotten, said the Galway mountain boy. The Galway mountain boy. Going to slow things down a little bit for a moment. Again, I'm going to play one of my own ballads. Last week during the chat, there was a couple of ladies by the name of Howell. Howell. I presume it's pronounced Howell. I hope it's pronounced Howell. I hope I'm not getting that wrong. And a few times during the chat, they asked for a request in memory of their mother, who sadly passed away a couple of months ago. The song they're looking for in particular is not a song I perform. It's not one that I know, but I had missed it anyway. It was flying by me as the chat does, and I didn't see it. And when I was looking back over it, then I noticed that they had asked a couple of times, would I play a song? So I got talking to one of them. Luckily, I was able to find her, and I sent her a copy of my song, the Summer Breeze, to see if that would be a fitting substitute for the song that we're looking for, and she agreed that it would be okay. So this one is for the Howells that are there. What? Because I'm after spotting their name there. Oh yeah, there we are. There's Patricia is there. Look, Anne Lorraine is there. Good stuff. This is for all the Howells. And some of them are in Fishguard, and I believe one of them are one of the chaps is living here in town. So we'll give this a go for you, all right? This song is called "The Summer Breeze." If you're looking for it, it's available on YouTube Music. I forget. I don't think it's available. I don't think this one is up on my Bandcamp. I'm not sure. Come sit you down beside me, and a story I'll relate of men who fought and men who died in 1798, with nothing to defend themselves but tools from barns and sheds. Their hearts were strong and true, while thoughts of freedom filled their heads. So let us pause and think a while and pray down on our knees for those who wanted to be free, just like the summer breeze. It was a long, long time ago when our people made their stand, and young men spilled their precious blood to try and free our land. And the fields, the rivers and the glens, they echoed with their shouts as our young brave-hearted heroes fought to drive the evil out. So let us pause and think a while and pray down on our knees for those who wanted to be free, just like the summer breeze. But the cruel wave of Britannia, it rolled across our land, and to fight a vicious army, you need more than pikes at hand. And a country that is oh so green ran crimson through that year. Ah, when I think about that time, my eyes they burn with tears. Oh, let us pause and think a while and pray down on our knees for those who wanted to be free, just like the summer breeze. So here's to all the heroes who gladly gave their lives, who left behind their family, their children and their wives, and their spirit that lives on today, their memories great. Ah, we never will forget you, our brave men of '98. So let us pause and think a while and pray down on our knees for those who wanted to be free, just like the summer breeze. So let us pause and think a while and pray down on our knees for those who wanted to be free, just like the summer breeze. there we are. That one especially for the Howells, all of the Howell family and their extended relatives. Commemorate the passing of their mother a few months ago there. Thank you very much, folks. That's one of my own ones. As I say, if you want to find that one, I know one place you'll definitely find it is on YouTube Music, because that's the link that I sent to one of the Howell ladies during the week for it to be auditioned. Okay. Yeah, I saw someone asking for the old triangle there. I think it might have been. Now, lads, I'm going to just put out this warning again. The chat flies by really, really quickly. I catch some of the things. I don't catch an awful lot of them. As well as that, it's kind of far away from me. I think maybe I should rearrange things a little bit for when I'm doing these live broadcasts so that I can bring the chat a bit closer. Maybe put it on a shelf or something a bit closer to me so I can actually read it. I'm getting old, lads, and the eyes are not as good as they used to be. But I'm pretty sure someone asked for the old triangle. Hungry feeling came on me stealing, and the mice were squealing in my prison cell. And the old triangle, well, jingle jangle all along the banks of the Royal Canal. To begin the morning, the skaroo was bawling, get up, you bowsy, and clean up your cell. And the old triangle, well, jingle, jangle, all along the bank of the Royal Canal. And the lag was weeping, and big Gussie was peeping as I lay there dreaming of my girl Sal. And the old triangle, well, jingle jangle all along the bank of the Royal Canal. Oh, I wish to Jesus they'd raise my wages from £2.6 to £3.10. And the old triangle, well, jingle jangle all along the bank of the Royal Canal. up in the female prison. There are 75 women. There's among them. I wish I did well. The old triangle. Well, jingle, jangle, all along the valley of the Royal Canal, all along the valley of the Royal triangle. Thank you very much, everybody. I'm trying to see some of the chat there. I think I saw the what you call it, the Green Fields of France being asked by a couple of people. So I will do that. Yeah. Oh, I see Shane asking for it there, and I think I saw someone else asking for it as well. So hello everybody. I've said hello a couple of times, but there's new people coming on all the time. So hello for those who've just joined in the last few minutes. If you have just joined in the last minute, what's your excuse? Where were you? Come on, tell me. I noticed actually starting this evening it was a lot brighter. Maybe I might have to shift these now till about 10 o'clock because people are going to be sitting out at their barbecues, aren't they? Having said that, I think some people are bringing me out by their barbecues and their fire pits anyway, so that's lovely. I think somebody's asking for a country song there. I don't do any country music, lads. None at all. None, not even one. So I do apologise. I want to give a shout out as well to all the lads that are gigging online. The Murphy brothers weren't on last night because I think they were on a bit of a bender because it was Justin's birthday. So happy birthday, Justin. Borderline were on, of course, so a lot of you probably saw that. Tonight Dave Clark is on, I think probably at the same time as me, or he started a bit earlier. PJ, of course, PJ Maloney's on 5 tomorrow as per usual. That's his usual slot. Dahi Cavan is on at 7 tomorrow evening. And if you look around, if you're stuck, there's music coming at you from all directions. Okay. Green Fields of France as requested. Well, how do you do, young Willie McBride? Do you mind if I sit here down by your graveside and rest for a while neath the warm summer sun? Been walking all day, now I'm nearly done. I see by your gravestone you were only 19 when you joined the great fallen of 1916. I hope you died well, and I hope you died clean. Young Willie McBride, was it slow and obscene? Did they beat the drum slowly? Did they play the fife lowly? Did they sound the dead march as they lowered you down? Did the band play the last post and chorus? Did the pipes play the flowers of the forest? Did you leave here a wife or a sweetheart behind? In some faithful heart is your memory enshrined. Although you died back in 1960. In that fateful heart, are you forever 19? Or are you a stranger without even a name, enclosed and forever behind a glass frame? In an old photograph, torn and battered and stained, and faded to yellow in a brown leather frame. Did they beat the drum slowly? Did they play the fife lowly? Did they sound the dead march as they lowered you down? Did the band play the last post and chorus? Did the pipes play the flowers of the farm? Well, the sun, now it shines on the green fields of France. There's a warm summer breeze, it makes the red poppies dance. And look how the sun shines from under the clouds. There's no gas, no barbed wire, there's no guns firing now. But here in this graveyard, it's still no man's land. The countless white crosses stand mute in the sun. For man's blind indifference to his fellow man, for a whole generation who were butchered and damned. Did they beat the drum slowly? Did they play the fife lowly? Did they sound the dead march as they lowered you down? Did the band play the last post and chorus? Did the pipes play the flowers of the forest? Young Willie McBride, I can't help wonder why do those who lie here know why they did die? Did they really believe when they answered the call? Did they really believe that this war would end war? And the sorrow, the suffering, the glory, the pain, the killing and dying was all done in vain. For young Willie McBride, it all happened again, and again and again and again and again. Did they beat the drum slowly? Did they play the fife lowly? Did they sound the dead march as they lowered you down? Did the band play the last post and chorus? Did the pipes play the flowers of the forest? The green fields of France, there are loads of people who are asking for that one. There's a big long request coming up there. I'm not going to read all that. Am I? Who? Big Liverpool fans. Oh, well, sure, we all have our problems. Should be lifting the Premier League. Could you sing You'll Never Walk Alone? No, I couldn't sing I'll Never Walk Alone because I don't know it. I'm not a big football supporter, Lorraine. I do apologise for that. But I do empathise with Liverpool supporters because apparently this was their year, and it's been cruelly cut short. So I think, from what I gather, all football supporters are sort of have a bit of sympathy for them. So I'm told. I don't know. Singing right foot to a laddie to a lee. There is no one who can tell a lie like me. You gotta search until you're tired. You won't find a bigger liar. I've been lying since the dawn of history. I was born about 10,000 years ago in Belmullet, in the county of Mayo. It was me who chased the vermin when St. Patrick faced his sermon, and I'll whoop the man that says it isn't so. Singing right foot to a laddie to a lee. There's no one who can tell a lie like me. You're gonna search until you're tired. You won't find a bigger liar. I've been lying since the dawn of history. I saw Eve picking apples off the tree. She came over and she offered one to me. But I turned and said, dear madam, you can try your luck with Adam. I'm going home to have some fish and chips for tea. Singing right foot to a laddie to a lee. There is no one who can tell a lie like me. You're gonna search until you're tired. You won't find a bigger liar. I've been lying since the dawn of history. With King Billy at the Boyne I heard him call, and the followers who follow till they fall. And he said we'll beat the Maisley and we'll canonise young Paisley. And he up and sang a verse of Derry's Wall. Singing right foot to a laddie to a lee. There is no one who can tell a lie like me. You're gonna search until you're tired. You won't find a bigger liar. I've been lying since the dawn of history. Well, it was during World War II I met them all. There was Roosevelt and Churchill and de Gaulle. Well, one day I nearly fainted. I was having my house painted. There was Hitler hanging paper in the hall. Singing right foot to a laddie to a lee. There is no one who can tell a lie like me. You gotta search until you're tired. You won't find a bigger liar. I've been lying since the dawn of history. Singing right foot to a laddie to a lee. There is no one who can tell a lie like me. You can search until you're tired. You won't find a bigger liar. I've been lying since the dawn of history. Okay, a great controversy about You'll Never Walk Alone in the chat there. And I really don't care, so it's just not my thing, guys. I'm sorry. I want to say a big hello to Catherine Wheeler if she's watching. She's in Belgium. She sent me a lovely message during the week, totally out of the blue. I just got a message just saying how much she was enjoying the Saturday nights. Herself and her partner, I don't know if it was partner or husband, I can't remember. We're planning on moving back to Ireland, moving to Sligo to do up a cottage, I think. But then the whole COVID-19 thing hit and everything has been locked down. So they're stuck in Belgium still. But they're watching, I hope they're watching again tonight. Beautiful message they get just out of the blue. It was Thursday afternoon. I was sitting down after doing a bit of workout here and having a cup of coffee. And the next thing, bing, I got a lovely message. And I always appreciate those messages. They're so nice. They lift you up to let you know that you're doing something. You're connecting with people. And I love that. So, yeah. I'm going to try this song here. I've never played it before. I thought this was quite an apt song for the times that are in. With people gasping for a drink. Even though we're able to have a drink at home, we're gasping for the pub, aren't we? You know, a lot of people. This song was actually originally written by Bobby Sands and it was smuggled out to Christy Moore and then he finished writing it off. I see Steve O'Burry there. Good man, Steve O. So this song was written about a famous Potcheen maker in the late 1800s. Don't ask me the date. I can hardly remember what date it is today, never mind what it was back then. In Glenlavan's Tender lives a man some would call a god. He'd cure your shakes with a bottle of his stuff that cost you 30 bob. Come winter, summer, frost all over the jig and spring in the breeze. In the dead of night, a man steps by McElhatton, if you please. McElhatton, you blurt, we need you by a million shaking men. Where are your sacks of barley when your legs be seen again? There's a jig to the man and a reel to the drop and a swing to the girl he loves. Now you fiddle playing and Potcheen call your company up above. There's a wisp of smoke at the south of the glen and there's Potcheen on the air. The birds in the burrow and the rabbits in the sky, there's drunkards everywhere. At Scurry's Rock, the fox is out, begod he's chasing the howl. And the only thing in decent shape is buried beneath the growl. McElhatton, you blurt, we need you for a million shaking men. Where are your sacks of barley when your legs be seen again? There's a jig to the man and a reel to the drop and a swing to the girl he loves. Now you fiddle playing and Potcheen call your company up above. At McElhatton's house the fairies are out, they're dancing on the hall. The goats collapsed and the doggers run away and there's salmon down the bog. He has 1,000,000 gallons of wash and the peelers are on the glen. But they'll never catch that haggler, cause he's never coming home again. McElhatton, you blurt, we need you for a million shaking men. Where are your sacks of barley when your legs be seen again? There's a jig to the man and a reel to the drop and a swing to the girl he loves. Now you fiddle playing and Potcheen call your company up above. McElhatton, you blurt, we need you for a million shaking men. Where are your sacks of barley when your legs be seen again? There's a jig to the man and a reel to the drop and a swing to the girl he loves. Now you fiddle playing and Potcheen call your company up above. McElhatton, you blurt, we need you for a million shaking men. McElhatton, you blurt, we need you for a million shaking men. That's for all of you that are missing the pubs. Now, more shout outs, more shout outs. Let's see. What else? Oh, yes. I'm going to play this next one. It's another one of my own songs. This is the one I wrote about getting drunk by accident. And it's I want to play this one specially for Daniel Brown. It's his birthday today. So Daniel, this one's for you. I'm sure you'll be getting drunk tonight, but not by accident. As I said last week as well, lads and lassies, please do put the requests into the chat. If I don't see them, because it's gone by so quickly, if I don't see them, I will read back on the chat, as I probably have proved earlier by the request I did for the Howells. I will read back on them. So if I don't get to them tonight, I'll read back on the chat and I'll be able to fit it into my request for next week. But anyway, this one's for Daniel Brown. One fine afternoon I went walking with no destination in mind. I thought I'd go down on the quay front. Sure, you never know who you might find. I bumped into one of my old pals. He was out taking in the fresh air, and we thought it a lovely idea if we were to go for a beer. So we headed on down to our local, and we both headed in through the door. Well, the pub, it was nearly empty. Sure, it was only 3:15. We ordered up 2 pints of Guinness, and before long they were nearly gone. Says I, sure, we'll only just get one more, 'cause I only came in for the one. Ah, we'll just go in for the one. We'll just go in for the one. But 5 hours later you're still at the bar. The barman has taken the keys of your car. You drank Guinness and cider and shots of huzzar, and you just went in for the one. There's a saying I've oft heard it spoken: time flies when you're having fun. And several creamy pints later, our tales are still being spun. But time and tide waits for no man. I decided I'd better head on, but my pal said to me, "Ah, this surely can't be. For the road, we'll just have the one. Ah, we'll just go in for the one. We'll just go in for the one." But 5 hours later you're still at the bar. The barman has taken the keys of your car. You drank Guinness and cider and shots of huzzar, and you just went in for the one. Now the one is a mythical creature. Its existence is up for debate. For whenever you try to engage it, you'll end up drinking beer by the crate. With yourself, you must try to be honest. When out to the pub you have gone, it'll end up in inebriation, 'cause you'll never just go for the one. I will just go in for the one. I will just go in for the one. But 5 hours later you're still at the bar. The barman has taken the keys of your car. You drank Guinness and cider and shots of huzzar, and you just went in for the one. Ah, you just went in for the one. I'm sure we can all identify with that one, that day that you just went out for a stroll and ended up crawling home and in trouble. Anyway, no, thank you very much for all the requests. I can see some of them there, and I'll try and get through them. I have another few things I want to mention, because I don't want to leave anything out that I have said that I would mention. Let's see. Oh yes, for any, and I see some of the names popping up there, some of my musical friends, Eddie Cullen, Shane Walsh, and a few others there, Stephen Barry, lads who play music. I know tracks are closed at the moment, everywhere is closed, we all know that. But I just want to remind you, tracks are actually trading online. So if you're stuck for strings, plectrums, bits and pieces, or other bits and pieces, they are trading online. So don't be afraid. Don't go without because you think the places are closed, because tracks will be able to look after you. And not only that, if you don't want to bother, if you're local and you don't want to pay for shipping, they're doing a click and collect. You know, pick up in the store. So from 5 to 6 any day except Sunday. That's Monday to Saturday, 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. You can pick up bits and pieces in the shop there. So see Aaron Barry popping up there as well. So Aaron, I hope you got that. The tracks online, if you're stuck for strings or bits and pieces or whatever, the lads are trading online, and they're doing a pickup in for local lads. If you want to drop to the shop there between 5 and 6 p.m, you can pick it up Monday to Saturday. So they're closed on Sunday. Everybody needs a day off. So just thought I'd mention that, because it's you know, we've been doing these gigs and all at home, and you kind of forget that strings wear out and break and stuff like that, and you could go short if you haven't been going to the shops. So that's just to let you know that that is available. Now, where am I? I was 18 years old when I went down to Dublin with a fistful of money and a cargo with the reed. Take your time, said me father, stop rushing like hell, and remember also not what it seems to be. For there's fellas that catch you for the cold on your back, or the watch that you got from your mother. So take care, me young bucko, and mind yourself well when you give this wee note to me brother. At the time Uncle Benji was a policeman in Brooklyn, me father the youngest looked after the farm. When the phone call from America said send a lad over, the old fella said sure I wouldn't do any harm. For I spent my life for working this dirty old ground, for a few pints of porter and the smell of a pound. Maybe there's something you learn or you'll see, and you can bring it back home and make it easy on me. So I landed in Kennedy, and a big yellow taxi carried me and me bags through the streets and the rain. Ah, my poor heart was thumping around with excitement, sure I hardly even heard what the driver was saying. We went in the short parkway to the flatlands in Brooklyn, to my uncle's apartment on East 53rd. I was feeling so happy, I was humming a song, and I sang "You're as free as a bird." The start in the story, what I done that day, the Benji been shot down in an uptown parade. And while I was flying my way to New York, poor Benji was lying in a cold city morgue. I phoned up the old fella, I told him the news. I could tell he could hardly stand up in his shoes. And he wept as he told me, go ahead with the plan, but not to forget to be a proud Irishman. So I went up to Nellie's beside Fordham Road, and I started to learn about lifting the load. But the heaviest thing that I carried at the year was the bittersweet thoughts of my hometown so dear. I went home that December, cause the old fella died, had to borrow the money from a fella on the side. And all the bright flowers and brass couldn't hide the poor wasted face of me father. So up the old farmyard for what it was worth, and into me bag stuck a handful of it. Then I boarded a train, caught me a plane, and I found myself back in the US again. It's been 22 years since I set foot in Dublin. The kids know to use the correct knife and fork. But I'll never forget the green grass and the rivers as I keep law and order on the streets of New York. Na 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 na. The streets in New York there, super duper. I'm roasting. I have to admit, I'm getting a little bit hoarse tonight. This hasn't happened so in the last few weeks, so it could happen. This could be the night. Let's hope not. Bottles are a little more finicky than cans, aren't they? But the beer tastes nicer out of them somehow. What What have I got? Oh, thanks, Jimmy. I wish I could see you, Jim. Talking to my other brother today, Alan. I don't know if any of you heard it on the radio there. I was talking to him about the thing with the antibodies that I'm involved with, and it was lovely to talk to him. I haven't seen him in ages, you know. It's just, I haven't seen all these important people in my life. But look at, we're getting closer to having the thing defeated. So we'll just keep going. This song here, I'm after when I have to play. I'm forgetting how I bloody play it now. Oh, have it now, yeah. In the city of Chicago, as the evening shadows fall, there are people dreaming of the hills of Donegal. In the city of Chicago, as the evening shadows fall, there are people dreaming of the hills of Donegal. 1847 was the year it all began. Deadly pains of hunger drove 1,000,000 from the land. The journey not for glory, the motive was not to read, a voyage of survival across the stormy sea. In the city of Chicago, as the evening shadows fall, there are people dreaming of the hills of Donegal. In the city of Chicago, as the evening shadows fall, there are people dreaming of the hills of Donegal. Some of them knew fortune, some of them knew fate, more of them knew hardship and died upon the plain. They spread throughout the nation, they rode the railroad cars, brought the songs and music to ease the lonely heart. The city of Chicago, as the evening shadows fall, there are people dreaming of the hills of Donegal. In the city of Chicago, as the evening shadows fall, there are people dreaming of the hills of Donegal. There are people dreaming of the hills of Donegal. City of Chicago there from Luca Bloom. Now, folks, I want to just remind you of something else there. Oh, but first I want to ask you something. I keep on getting an error on my screen saying that there's a problem. Is anybody having any problems with the streams tonight? Just let me know, will you? I'm just going to keep an eye on. Just give us a thumbs up if everything is okay, will you? Because I have this error coming up on my screen saying that there's a problem with part of the setup. So could you just let me know if it's okay? That would be very kind of you. What else was I going to say? Oh, I want to say a big hello to Fran O'Neill and Fiona there up in Kilkenny. I think I might have seen something flashing by a few minutes ago. They were very kind. They sent me a hamper of yellow belly bear during the week. You might have seen that. I posted it online, photograph of it. Lovely, lovely surprise to get. And And that's when I found out as well that Bugler Doyle's down there in the off license are doing deliveries from 5 till 9. So that's 5 p.m. till 9 p.m., 7 days a week. So if you are sitting at home of an evening and you feel like having a drink, but you don't feel like going out, or you've already been out and you forgot to collect it or something like that, give Buglers a shout down there in their off license there on the town, and they'll look after you. And Andy, of course, is a gentleman. We all know him, and a lovely, lovely guy. So thanks to Fran and Fiona for sending that to me. It was a lovely surprise to get in the middle of the week. And I drank it all. So there you go. Now, Fiona is a Wexford woman, so but she'll forgive me for playing this one for the two of them. A Kilkenny song. One evening fair, as the sun was shining, to Kilkenny I did ride, I did meet with Captain Brady, the tall commander by his side. You are welcome, Highland Paddy. By my side is Shorty Stall, here the people shop for freedom. We'll rise in the morning with the Fenian band, we'll rise in the morning with the Fenian band. In the morning we rose early, just before the break of dawn, blackbird singing in the bushes, greetings to a smiling morn, gathered round the men of Ireland. Carabinians gathered round, hand to hand with sword and musket, we'll spill the blood upon this holy ground. Thanks for the feedback on that there, little folks. You are welcome, Highland Paddy. By my side at Shorty Stall, here the people shop for freedom. We'll rise in the morning with the Fenian band, we'll rise in the morning with the Fenian band. There's a glen beside the river, just outside Kilkenny town. There we met this noble captain, and laid it upon the ground. There's a grave beside the river, a mile outside Kilkenny town. There we laid our noble captain, birds were silent when the Fenian died. You are welcome, Highland Paddy. By my side at Shorty Stall, here the people shop for freedom. We'll rise in the morning with the Fenian band, rise in the morning with the Fenian band. All my life I will remember, I'll remember night and day. Once I rode into Kilkenny, and I heard this noble captain say, you are welcome, Highland Paddy. By my side at Shorty Stall, here the people shop for freedom. We'll rise in the morning with the Fenian band, we'll rise in the morning with the Fenian band. You are welcome, Highland Paddy. By my side at Shorty Stall, here the people shop for freedom. We'll rise in the morning with the Fenian band, we'll rise in the morning with the Fenian band, rise in the morning with the Fenian band. So there you go. Highland Paddy, a good Kilkenny song for Fran O'Neill there. Just want to remind you actually about the antibodies. If anybody hasn't bought the tracks yet, or are not in a position to, if you just go to the Facebook page of the same name, the Antibodies 2020, and share the page for us, please. But if you can manage to make a purchase, you can download the two songs. €5 is the minimum on it, and or you can pay as much as you like. It's going towards a good cause, lads. It's PPE for the frontline workers, being manufactured here in Ireland, in Castlecomer, and being distributed out all over the country. So that'd be great if you could do that. And if anyone wants to help me out, you can go to my Bandcamp page. You can get music there for free, or you can name your price. Anything upwards from 0 to as much as you like. Okay, good friend of mine, very good friend of mine, asked would I play this song. Right, yeah, sorry, I had to run through the chords there because I've recently changed the key that I sing this in. So this one's especially for Mary Myrna there in the Roar, also in Kilkenny. Just people will be thinking I'm switching my allegiances. I'm not, don't worry. I skimmed across black water without a one submerging hull to the banks of an urban morning that hungers the first light much, much more than the mountains ever do. She, like a ghost beside me, goes down with the ease of a dolphin and then emerges on her unscathed and harm. For she is a perfect creature, natural in every feature, and I am the geek with the alchemist stone. For all of you must discover, for all who seek to understand, for having left the path of others, you find a very special hand. And it is a holy thing, and it is a precious time, and it is the only way. Forget-me-nots among the snow, it's always been, and so it goes, to ponder his death and his life eternally. For all of you must discover, for all who seek to understand, for having left the path of others, you find a very special hand. And it is a holy thing, and it is a precious time, and it is the only way. Forget-me-nots among the snow, it's always been and still it goes, to ponder his death and his life eternally. One bright blue rose outlives all those 2,000 years, and still it goes, to ponder his death and his life eternally. My son Connor loves that song, absolutely loves it. No, I'll keep that till later. I'll keep that song till later. You don't know what it is, don't worry about it. I'm going to sing that one about Admiral Nelson again. Sang it a couple of weeks ago about Nelson's pillar that used to stand in the middle of Dublin City getting blown to pieces in 1966. I can highly recommend that O'Hara's Beer, lads. It's lovely. Poor old Admiral Nelson is no longer in the air. On the 8th day of March in Dublin City Fair. From his stand of stone and mortar, he came crashing through the quarter, where once he stood so stiff and proud and rude. So let's sing our celebration, it's a service to the nation. Poor old Admiral Nelson, tooraloo. Well, 50 pounds of gelignite, it's better on his way. And the lad that laid the charge were in debt to him today. In Trafalgar Square it might be fair to leave old Nelson standing there. No one tells the Irish what they'll do. Now the Dublin Corporation can't stop the liberation, for the boys of Ireland showed him what to do. For 157 years he stood up there in stage. To mark old Nelson's victory o'er the French and Spanish fleet. But 1:30 in the morning, without a bit of warning, old Nelson took a powder and he blew. Now at last the Irish nation has Parnell in higher station, and poor old Admiral Nelson tooraloo. Now the Russians and the Yanks with their lunar probes they play. And I hear the French are trying hard to make up lost headway. But now the Irish joined the race. We have an astronaut in space. Ireland boys is now a world power too. So let's sing our celebration, it's a service to the nation. Poor old Admiral Nelson, tooraloo. So let's sing our celebration, it's a service to the nation. Poor old Admiral Nelson, tooraloo. We have a big heroin needle there now instead. That's not true, that's not true. Okay, I'm going to slow things down again for a few minutes. I was asked for this song about 50 times over the last few weeks, and I just never got around to it. I do apologize to whoever was looking for it. It's a song called Belfast Mill. East end of town, at the foot of a hill, there's a chimney so tall, says Belfast Mill. But there's no smoke at all coming out of the stack, for the mill has shut down and it's never coming back. The only tune I hear is the sound of the wind as it blows through the town. Weave and spin, weave and spin. There's no children playing in the dark narrow streets, and the loom has shut down, it's so quiet I can't sleep. The The only tune I hear is the sound of the wind as it blows through the town. Weave and spill, weave and spill. The mill has shut down, 'twas the only life I know. Tell me, what will I do? Tell me, where will I go? The only tune I hear is the sound of the wind as it blows through the town. Weave and spill, weave and spill. I'm too old to work, but I'm too young to die. Tell me, where will I go now, my family and I? The only tune I hear is the sound of the wind as it blows through the town. Wave and spill, weave and spill. At the east end of town, at the foot of the hill, there's a chimney so tall it says Belfast Mill. But there's no smoke at all coming out of the stack, for the mill has shut down and is never coming back. The only tune I hear is the sound of the wind as it blows through the town. Weave and spill, weave and spill. The only tune I hear is the sound of the wind as it blows through the town. Weave and spill, weave and spill. I do apologise to whoever was looking for that over the last few weeks, having to wait so long. Right. Sorry folks, I have to drink this a bit quicker than normal because it's getting warm on me. I hope you don't mind. We call it apartheid, internment, conscription, partition and silence. It's the law that they made to keep you and me where they think we belong. Lie behind steel and bulletproof glass, machine guns and spies. And they tell us who suffer the tear gas and torture that we're in the wrong. No time for love if they come in the morning. No time to show tears of our fears in the morning. No time for goodbye, no time to ask why. And the sound of the siren, the cry of the morning. Well, they suffered the torture, they rotted in cells when crazy rode leathers and died. At the limits of pain they endured, the loneliness got them instead. And the courts give them justice as justice is given by well-mannered thugs. Sometimes they fought for the will to survive, more times they just wish they were dead. No time for love if they come in the morning, no time to show tears of our fears in the morning. No time for goodbye, no time to ask why. And the sound of the siren, the cry of the morning. Well, they took away Sacco, Vanzetti, Connolly and Pearce in their time. They came for Patsy O'Hara, Francis Hughes, Bobby Sands and some of their friends. In Boston, Chicago, Saigon, Santiago, the Backside and Belfast. And the places that never make headlines, the list never ends. No time for love if they come in the morning. No time to show tears up for fears in the morning. No time for goodbye, no time to ask why. And the sound of the siren, the cry of the morning. The trade union leaders, the writers, the fighters, the rebels and all. And the women who fought with the scabs at the factory gate. The sons and the daughters of unnumbered heroes who paid with their lives. And the people whose class or creed or belief was their only mistake. No time for love if they come in the morning. No time to show tears up for fears in the morning. No time for goodbye and no time to ask why. And the sound of the siren, the cry of the morning. Well, the boys in the blue are only a few of the everyday cops on the beat. It's the CID and branchmen and spies and informers, they do their jobs so well. Behind them, the men who tap phones, take pictures and program computers and files. And the man who gives them the order to come and take you to your cell. No time for love if they come in the morning. No time to show tears up for fears in the morning. No time for goodbye, no time to ask why. And the sound of the siren, the cry of the morning. So come all of you people who give to your sisters and brothers the will to fight on. Well, I say you can get used to war, that doesn't mean that the war isn't on. The fish need a sea to survive, just like your comrades need you. And the dead squad can only get through to them if at first they can get through to you. No time for love if they come in the morning. No time to show tears up for fears in the morning. No time for goodbye, no time to ask why. And the sound of the siren, the cry of the morning. The sound of the siren, the cry of the morning. No Time for Love. I love that song. Oh God, I love it. It's a great song. As a performer and a sort of songwriter, and that, you know, you come across songs, you go, these are great songs, I love this song, this is a deadly song. And then there's this other category, in my brain at least, I don't know if some of the other lads will agree with me, maybe they will, maybe they won't. But there's this other category of song that's like, that's a great song, I wish I had wrote it. And I wish I had wrote that song. That is some song. Or I wish I had written that song. Sorry for the bad grammar. I'm going to play the song that I played last week for the first time. And I kind of made a hymns of it, I think. I'm not saying I'm going to do it any better this week, but we'll give it a go. 'Tis of a brave young highwayman, the story we will tell. His name was Willie Brennan, and in Ireland he did well. It was on the Kilbert Mountains he commenced his wild career, and many a wealthy nobleman before him shook with fear. And it's Brennan on the board, Brennan on the board, bold, brave and undaunted was young Brennan on the board. One day upon the highway, as Willie he went down, he met the mayor of Cashel, a mile outside the town. Now the mayor, he knew his features, and he says, young man, says he, your name is Willie Brennan, you must come along with me. And it's Brennan on the board, Brennan on the board, all brave and undaunted was young Brennan on the board. Now Brennan's wife had gone to town for visions for to buy, and when she saw her Willie, she commenced to weep and cry. Said, "Hand to me the tenpenny." As soon as Willie spoke, she handed him a blunderbuss from underneath her cloak. And it's Brennan on the moor, Brennan on the moor, bold, brave and undaunted was young Brennan on the moor. Now with this loaded blunderbuss, the truth I will unfold. He made a mirror tremble and he robbed him of his gold. 100 pounds was offered for his apprehension there. So with a horse and saddle to the mountain did repair. And it's Brennan on the moor, Brennan on the moor, bold, brave and undaunted was young Brennan on the moor. Now Brennan being an outlaw upon the mountain high, with cavalry and infantry to take him day to try, he laughed at them with scorn until a glass was said. By a false-hearted woman he was cruelly betrayed. And it's Brennan on the moor, Brennan on the moor, bold, brave and undaunted was young Brennan on the moor. He took Willie to the crossroads and there they hung him high. But still they say that in the night there's some that see him ride. They see him with his blunderbuss all in the midnight chill, as all along the King's Highway rides Willie Brennan still. And it's Brennan on the moor, Brennan on the moor, bold, brave and undaunted was young Brennan on the moor, Brennan on the moor, Brennan on the moor, bold, brave and undaunted was young Brennan on the moor. Brennan on the moor. As I think I explained last week, I used to hear, obviously the Tommy Makem and the Clancy's playing that song. I thought it was a cracker altogether, and I never tackled it. And I heard Nabucco doing it, Shane Walsh singing it, and Nabucco the lads playing it at a session, and I thought that's just an absolute cracker. I'm going to have to be brave and give it a go. And still haven't got it right. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. We'll go with this one anyway. Now, as I said, lads, I'm not seeing all of the chat, and I'm not seeing all of the requests because they're going by so quickly, and the writing is quite small. I just can't see it from here. Well, I can kind of see it. I can't see it very clearly. So, but do put the requests in because I will read back over them. Honestly, I will. I do that every week because it's just a joy to me to see ye having a chat with each other and having a bit of crack and meeting up of a Saturday night as we would do if we were in under normal circumstances. So just please do put the requests in, and if I don't get to them, I will look back over it. And if I've missed anything like that's stand out or important, I will certainly stick it in next week. When I say stand out or important, all of them are important, but what I mean is some of you are after asking for the same songs, and I may have played that song, like tonight, The Green Fields of France. 5 or 6 people asked for it, so we've covered that. But if I miss something, I'll be able to look back over it, In 1803, we sailed out to sea, out from the sweet town of Derry. Australia bound, if we didn't all drown, marks of our feathers we carry. In the rusty iron chains we sighed for away, our good women we left in sorrow. As the mainsails unfurled, our curses we heard at the English and thoughts of tomorrow. I wish I was back home in Derry. I wish I was back home in Derry. At the mouth of the Foyle, bid farewell to the soil. Down below decks we were lying. Oh, the hardy screams woke him out of a dream by a vision of Bell Robert dying. Sunburned Carool as they dished out the Carool. Then O'Connor went down with a fever. 60 rebels that day bound for Botany Bay. How many will reach their receiver? I wish I was back home in Derry. I wish I was back home in Derry. I cursed them to hell as our bow fought the swell. Our ship danced like a moth in the firelight. White horses rode high as the devil passed by. Naked souls to head is by twilight. 5 weeks out to sea, we were now 43. Our comrades we buried each morning. In our own slime, we were lost in a time. Endless nights without dawn. I wish I was back home in Derry. I wish I was back home in Derry. Van Diemen's land is a hell for a man to live out his whole life in slavery. Where the climate is raw and the gun makes the law. Neither wind nor the rain care for bravery. When the years have gone by, I've ended me bond. My comrades ghosts walk behind me. A rebel I came, and I'll die just the same. On the cold winds of night you will find me. I wish I was back home in Derry. 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 That's lovely. Now, how are we all doing? Are we doing all right? Are we doing all right? Everyone doing all right? I just want to check this piece of paper. Did I get everything that I was supposed to say? Darkness into light. Yeah, got it all. Cool. Covered it all then. I've covered all bases. No one can give out to me. But somebody will. I know. Sure, that's the nature of the game. Just want to mention something that you may have, anyone who does follow me on Facebook or friends with me on my personal page or on my music page will have seen. During the week I was giving out about the vintners because they were throwing us under the bus. They wanted to open up earlier than planned. And one of the things that they definitely stipulated, no music, absolutely no live music, no DJs, that's it. Thought that was quite nice of them. Afterwards, having spoke to some publicans, obviously I'm in conversation with publicans on a regular basis, none of them seem to agree with what the vintners were saying. So I think the vintners as a representative association probably need to start speaking to their grassroots members, the ones that they're claiming to be representing. Anyway, I'll be in trouble for saying that. Farewell to your Rixamore, farewell to your dirty line, farewell to your gangers and your gangplanks at the hell but you're overtime. For the good ship ragamuffin, lying out the cave, I'll take a pat with the shovel on his back to the shores of Botany Bay. On me way down to the quay where the ship at anchor lays, the command a band of navvies I was told to engage. I thought I'd stop in for a drink before I went away for to take a trip on an emigrant ship to the shores of Botany Bay. Farewell to your Rixamore, farewell to your dirty line, farewell to your gangers and your gangplanks at the helmet you're overtime. For they come to fast muffin, just lying out at the cave on to take up Pat with the shovel on his back to the shores of Botany Bay. Boss came up this morning, he says, well, Pat, you know, you don't get your navvies out, I'm afraid you'll have to go. So I asked him for me wages, I demanded all my pay. I told him straight I'd emigrate to the shores of Botany Bay. There but dear Examorton, there but dear dirty line, there but dear gangers and your gangplanks and the hell but you're overtime. Very good ship ragamuffin, lying at the cave on take out Pat with the shovel on his back to the shores of Botany Bay. When I reach Australia, I'll go and look for gold. There's plenty there for digging, so I have been told. Now I'll go back to my trade and 100 bricks I'll lay, for I live 48 over shift on the shores of Botany Bay. There but dear Examorton, there but dear dirty line, there but dear gangers and your gangplanks and the hell but you're overtime. For the good ship ragamuffin, he's lying at the cave on take out Pat with the shovel on his back to the shores of Botany Bay. There but dear Examorton, there but dear dirty line, there but dear gangers and your gangplanks and the hell but you're overtime. For the good ship ragamuffin, he's lying at the cave on take out Pat with the shovel on his back to the shores of Botany Bay. Well, Father, why are you so sad on this bright Easter morn? When Irishmen are proud and glad of the land where they were born. A son I see in memory's view of far-off distant days, when being just a lad like you, I joined the IRA. Where are the lads who stood with me when history was made? Oh, from a tree I long to see the boys of the old brigade. In fields and farms they called to arms, was heard by one and all. And from the glens came brave young men to answer Ireland's call. 'Twas long ago we faced the foe, the old brigade and me, and by my side they fought and died that Ireland might be free. Where are the lads who stood with me when history was made? Oh, from a creed I long to see the boys of the old brigade. So now, my son, I've told you why on Easter morn I sigh, for I recall my comrades all from dark old days gone by. I think of men who fought in glens with rifles and grenades. May heaven keep those men who salute from the ranks of the old brigade. Where are the lads who stood with me when history was made? Oh, Gramacree, I long to see the boys of the old brigade. Where are the lads who stood with me when history was made? Oh, Gramacree, I long to see the boys of the old brigade. I was actually asked to play this song last week, I think, and the week before, and another one that I never got around to it, and I'm just after seeing it being requested there by two people. A flower of Scotland, well, will you see their lakes again, that fought and died for your wee bit hill and glen. We stood against them, proud Edward's army, and sent them homeward to take a hell. The hills are bare now, and autumn leaves lie faint and still. Our land that is lost now, but was so dearly held, we we stood against them. Proud Edward's army and sent them homeward to take a Keln. O flower of Scotland, when will we see your likes again? That fought and died for your wee bit hill and glen, we stood against them. Proud Edward's army and sent them homeward to take again. The hills are bare now, and autumn leaves lie faint and still. Our land that is lost now, but was so dearly held, we stood against them. Proud Edward's army and sent them homeward to take a Keln. O flower of Scotland, when will we see your likes again? Our land is lost now, but was so dearly held, we stood against them. Proud Edward's army and sent them homeward to take a Keln. Sorry, I think I actually messed that up a bit there. I haven't sang it in a long, long time. I need to brush up on it a bit, and maybe next week I'll have it. A bit tighter. As I say, I can't see all the requests are flying by so quick. I see Track Music Store there. I mentioned them earlier. Don't forget, lads, and I mean, like all lads in the music game, if you're stuck for bits and pieces, strings and the whole shebang, as I said earlier, their online store is trading, and they can do pick up in, click and collect, so you can order your stuff and pick up in the store between 5 and 6 any day from Monday to Saturday. On Sunday, they're all down the pub. As down the glen one Easter morn to a city fair rode I. Their armoured lines of marching men in squadrons passed me by. A fight they'd have no battle to run, it sounded straight at two. But the Angelus bell or the Livy so well rang out in the foggy dew. Right proudly high over Dublin town, we hung up the flag of war. 'Twas better to die neath an Irish sky than at Subler Soudalbar. From the glens of Royal Meath, strong men came hurrying through, while Britannia's Huns with their long-range guns sailing through the foggy dew. 'Twas Britannia bid our wild geese go, that small nations might be free. But their lonely graves are by Subla's waves, be the fringe of the great North Sea. They died by Perse's side, or fought with Calverua. Their names we keep where the Fenians sleep, neath the shroud of the foggy dew. But the bravest fell under Requiem bell, rang mournfully and clear. For those who died at East Easter tide in the springtime of the year. While the world it gazed with deep amaze at those fearless men but few who bore the fight that the freedom's light might shine through the foggy dew. Back through the glen I rode again, my heart with grief was sore, for I parted with those gallant men that I would see no more. But to and fro in my dreams I'll go, I'll kneel and pray for you, for slavery fled, oh you glorious day. Oh, well, you fell in the foggy dew. I'm going to switch back over to the banjo again, if you don't mind, for a moment. I played one song on it, but I promised Anthony White I'd play a bit of banjo tonight, so I'll play another one. And in the meantime, give you a bit of a story, short story. One of the things I missed on the chat last week. Sorry, no, I'm just going to have to tune this a little bit. One of the things I missed on the chat last week was geez, I'm desperate. I can't do two things at once. Okay, one of the things, repeating myself. One of the things that I noticed on the chat last week after the fact was somebody was asking about this thing here in the bag here hanging up on the wall. And it was suggested that it was a bowron in a big condom. Which is completely incorrect for two reasons. Number one, I don't play the bowron. Number two, if I did need condoms, they wouldn't be that. I wouldn't need them that large. Okay. But what that actually is it's the old head. That's the drum part here of this banjo, and you can see that way. That's nice and white and shiny, like it's been to the dentist. So that there is the head that was on that banjo, and me being the sentimental fool that I am, I've kept it because when I traveled to the United States and when I traveled a bit in Europe and stuff and brought the banjo with me, that was the head on it. So it's seen a lot of miles, and yeah, so sentimental foolery really. Could someone inside get rid of this Bruce Bartup guy? He's being irrelevant, all right? It's nothing to do, you know. Anyway, so this is the last banjo tune I'll play tonight. I must away now, I can no longer tarry. This morning's tempest I have to cross. I must be guided without a stumble into the arms I love the most. And when he came to his true and through her window he's whispered lowly, is my true lover within that home? Wake up, love, it is thine own true lover. Wake up, love, and let me in, for I am tired, love, and oh so weary, and more than mere drenched to the skin. She's raised her up, her down soft pillow. She's raised her up, and she's let him in, and they were locked in each other's arms, until that long night was past and gone. And when that long night was past and over, and when the small clouds began to grow, he's taken her hand and they've kissed and parted, and he saddled and mounted and away to go. I must away now, I can no longer tarry. This morning's tempest I have to cross, I must be guided without a stumble into the arms I love the most. Thank you very much for, and thank you very much for the enthusiasm about the banjo there. But it's this banjo is kind of falling apart on me, and so I'm going to put it down before it explodes. But thank you so much. Okay, here we go. Back. We're back. I'm back. Yeah, there's somebody claiming to be Bobby Sands there as well. You can dump him out as well. Can't allow anybody to be taking the heroes' names in vain. Well, there's a uniform that's hanging in what's known as Father's room. A uniform so simple in its style. It's got no braid of gold, no silk, no hat, no feather balloon, but me mother has preserved it all the while. One day she made me try it all, I wish it mine for years, in memory of your father there, she said. And as she tied the sun brown belt, she was smiling through her tears. She placed the royal red ribbon on me head. It's just a proper lack for river, ribbons frayed and torn by the carelessness of pennies a mountain breeze. An old trench coat that's all back stay no more, riches almost threadbare at the knee. Sun brown belt with a buckle big and strong, the holster that's been empty many's a day but not for long. And men claim Ireland's freedom, no one will choose to lead them or wear the proper lack for river of the IRA. It was the uniform was wore by me father long ago, when he reached me mother's homestead on the run. That uniform he wore in the little church below, my father Mackie pressed the pair as one. After truce or treaty and the parting of the ways, he he bore as he marched the winter rest and the best. And as to bore his body down the rugged head of braes, to place the broad red brimmer on his breast, it's just a proper lack for him, living straight at all by the careless whisk of pennies among the breeze. An old trench coat that's all but stay no more, breeches almost redder at the knees. A Sam Brown belt with a buckle big and strong, and the holster that's been empty many's a day, but not for long. When men came Ireland's freedom, the one would choose to lead him will wear the proper like for Emerald, the IRA. Well, there's a uniform that's hanging in what's known as Father's Room, a uniform so simple in its style. It's got no braid or coat, no silk, no hat, no feather plume, but me mother has preserved it all the while. One day she made me try it on, I wish it mine for years, in memory of your father there, she said. And as she tied the Sam Brown belt, she was smiling through her tears. She placed the broad red brimmer on me head. It's just a proper lack for river, living straight at torn by the careless whisk of many's a mountain breeze. An old trench coat that's a back stay no more, breeches almost redder at the knees. A Sam Brown belt with a buckle big and strong, and the holster has been empty many's a day, but not for long. When men came Ireland's freedom, the one will choose to lead him will wear the brava lag for himmer of the IRA, the brava lag for himmer of the IRA. For those who are in love, there's a song that's warm and tender. For those who are oppressed, in song you can protest. So liberate your mind and give your soul expression. Open up your hearts and I'll sing for you this song. Let the people sing their stories and their songs and the music of their native land. The lullabies and battle cries and songs of hope and joy, so join us hand in hand. All across this ancient land, throughout the test of time, it was music that kept their spirits free, the songs of yours and of mine. Was back in ancient times, the bard would tell a story of the hero, of the villain, of the chieftain in the glen, through Elizabethan times and Cromwell in war and fury. Put our pipers to the sword, kill our harpers and our bards. Let the people sing the stories and the songs and the music of their native land. And lullabies and battle cries, the songs of hope and joy, so join us hand in hand. All across this ancient land, throughout the test of time, it was music that kept their spirits free, the sounds of yours and of mine. Ireland, land of song, your music lives forever, in our mountains, in our valleys, in our hills and in our glens. Our music has survived through famine and oppression. In a generations gone, I'll sing for you this song. Let the people sing the stories and the songs and the music of their native land. The lullabies and battle cries, the songs of hope and joy, join us hand in hand. All across this ancient land, throughout the test of time, it was music that kept their spirits free, the songs of yours and of mine. It was music that kept their spirits free, the songs of yours and of mine. Well, God save Ireland, said the heroes. God save Ireland, said they all. Whether on the scaffold high or the battlefield we die, oh, what matter what for there and there we fall. High upon the gallows tree swung the noble-hearted tree, by the vengeful tyrants stricken in their balloon. But they met him face to face, so with the courage of their race, and the wind was souls undaunted to their doom. God save Ireland, said the heroes. God save Ireland, said they all. Whether on the scaffold high or the battlefield we die, oh, what matter what for there and there we fall. Girt around a cruel foe, still their spirit proudly rose. For they thought of hearts that loved them far and near, of the millions true and brave, o'er the ocean's swelling wave, and the friends in holy Ireland never dare. God save Ireland, said the hero. God save Ireland, said they all. Whether on the scaffold high and the battlefield we die, oh, what matter when for Ireland there we fall. Blindly up the rugged stair rang their voices out in prayer. Now when England's fatal cord around them cast, close behind the callow tree, kissed like brothers lovingly, true to home and fate of freedom to the last. God save Ireland, said the heroes. God save Ireland, said they all. Whether on the scaffold high or the battlefield we die, oh, what matter when for Ireland there we fall. Never till the latest day shall the memory fade away of the gallant lives thus given for our land. Put on the cause must go amidst joy and weal and woe, for we've made our island nation free and grand. God save Ireland, said the heroes. God save Ireland, said they all. Whether on the scaffold high or the battlefield we die, oh, what matter but for Ireland there we fall. God save Ireland, said the heroes. God save Ireland, said they all. Whether on the scaffold high or the battlefield we die, oh, what matter but for Ireland there we fall. Whew, I need a drink after all that. Whew. Okay, there's a lot of people asking for the same song there, The Dying Rebel. I've played it pretty often over the last few weeks. I suppose I'll play it again. Can't deny it is a great song. The night was dark, the fight had ended, the moon shone down O'Connell Street. I stood alone where brave men had perished. Those men have gone, dear God, to me, the only son was shot in Dublin, fighting for his country bold. He fought for Ireland and for Ireland only. Hark the shamrock, green, white and gold. The first I saw was a grey-haired father searching for his only son. I said, old man, sure there's no use searching, for up to heaven your son has gone. Well, the old man cried out broken hearted, belling I heard him say, I knew my son was too kind-hearted. I knew my son could never yield. My only son was shot in Dublin, fighting for his country bold. Well, he fought for Ireland and for Ireland only. The harp, the shamrock, green, white and gold. The last I met was a dying rebel, kneeling low. I heard him say, God bless my home in their Cork City. God bless the cause for which I died. My only son was shot in Dublin, fighting for his country bold. He fought for Ireland and for Ireland only. The harp, the shamrock, green, white and gold. Right, so there you go, the Dying Rebel. As I've said 100 times, the chat flashes by my eyes, and I just happen to catch bits and pieces, not very much of it, not as much as I would like, that's just because I'm only human, and the eyes are just not able to go that fast. But I did happen to see Dahi Kavanagh is in the house, so thank you, Dahi. Lovely that you've joined me. Dahi he probably doesn't realise it because he's too modest, but he's one of the guys on the Irish folk and rebel scene that most of us look up to, and I know I certainly do. So Dahi, it's an absolute delight to see that you've joined me here tonight. I'll certainly be joining you tomorrow evening, 7 o'clock on your Facebook page. But yeah, Dahi is the man. Dahi is the one we all look to emulate. That's the word I'm looking for. So it's lovely to see you here tonight, Dahi. Thanks a million for joining me. Let's see. Okay, I've seen a few people mentioning this one there in the chat as well. Don't forget now, tomorrow evening, PJ is on at 5 o'clock, and the Boss Man 7 o'clock tomorrow evening. That's Dahi, 7 o'clock tomorrow evening. Reach out over the lock, feel your hand across the water, walk with you along an unapproved road, not looking over my shoulder. I wanna see, I wanna hear, to understand your fears over north and south of the river. I've been doing it wrong all of my life. This holy town has turned me over. A young man running from what he didn't understand, as the wind from the loch just blew colder and colder. There was a badness that had its way, but love wasn't lost, it just got mislaid. For north and south of the river, for north and south of the river. And we stopped playing these old tattoos. Darling, I don't have the answer. I want to meet you where you are. I don't need you to surrender. There's no feeling so alone as one to one. Your hurting is your own. For north and south of the river, for north and south of the river. Some high ground is not worth taking, and some connections are not worth making. There's an old church bell no longer ringing, and some old songs are just not worth singing. For north and south of the river, for north and south of the river, for north and south of the river, north and south of the river. North and south of the river. North and south of the river. Thanks for asking for that one. It's a lovely song. I love playing it. Look, I'm gonna think about finishing up here. I think it's 11:30. Would you believe it? If I finish up now, get inside, I'll be washed up and ready for the rosary at 12. And listen, thanks a million for all the requests. I see them flying by there. I can't read them all. They're just going by so quickly. But once again, thanks you so much for joining me on your Saturday night. It's just so nice. I haven't played this one in a couple of weeks. I normally dedicate this to all the frontline workers. I'm going to dedicate it to the frontline workers, to the retail staff, delivery drivers, postmen, guys working on electricity, whether it's Electric Ireland or any of the other ones, the windmill farms. Colin Dempsey there, he works out on the windmills. Basically, the people who are keeping this country, keeping the country going, and putting themselves out there at risk, and we all know it's at risk. So I want to thank them all. Mary loves the grouse, hides the bottles round the house. She watches chachos and the souls, broken hearted but she calls. Michael's out of work, feels he's sinking in the mud. He's unshaven and a mess, finds it hard some days to dress. Stevie smashed to Dell, 'cause he can't express himself. He's consumed by rage, like his father at his age. Rita's little child has a lovely little smile, but this means nothing to her father, because he's never even seen her. We sing all our cares away. fight another day. Joey's off the gear, he's been clean for half a year. He gets bored out of his mind, but he's tried to toe the line. Maggie's in a chair, was I right and put her there. She puts the kettle on the boil, and she's always got a smile. We sing all our cares away, and we live to fight another day. How we sing all our cares away. We live to fight another day. We grow strong from it all. We grow strong or we fall. We grow strong from it all. We grow strong or we fall. We grow strong from it all. We grow strong or we fall. We grow strong. Sing all our cares away, folks. That's what we're trying to do here every weekend. So I want to thank all of you for joining me tonight. Really appreciate it. Thank you for all the requests. I will look back over them. I promise you that. And some of the songs I won't know, and some of the songs I will know, and I'll try and work on them. And hopefully next Saturday night, I'll get to your request. If anyone wants to get in touch with me during the week for a chat or anything like that, if you just need to have a talk, you know, don't hesitate. People have contacted me with some beautiful messages just to let me know that they're here on Saturday nights and they're enjoying themselves, and I really appreciate that. But if anyone does want to get in, you know, if you're on your own or whatever and you want to have a chat, you want to blow off a bit of steam, give me a shout. Look, the worst I can do is be busy doing something and not get your message for a couple of hours. You know what I mean? I won't turn anyone away. Unless you're being a dick. That's, you know, and that's obvious then, isn't it? So look, thanks a million again. Don't forget, the lads are on tomorrow, 5 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, PJ Maloney. 7 o'clock, Dahi's on. And if you're looking for anybody else, give them a shout. They'll let you know when they're on, all right? Thanks very much. I'll finish with this one, and then I'll go into our on the bean, all right? We're on the one road, a sure one road. We're on the road to God knows where. We're on the one road, and maybe the wrong road. We're together now, who cares? Northmen, Southmen, Raytall, Dublin, Belfast, Cork and Donegal. We're on the one road, singing along, singing a soldier's song. Though we've had our troubles now and then, now is the time to make it up again. Sure are we all Irish anyhow. Now's the time to step together, and we're on the one road, sure the one road. We're on the road till God knows where. We're on the one road, and maybe the wrong road. We're together now, who cares? Northmen, Southmen, from Raytall, Dublin, Belfast, Cork and Donegal. We're on the one road, swinging along, singing a soldier's song. Tinker, tailor, every mother's son, butcher, baker, shoulder in his gun. Rich man, poor man, every man alive, all together just like old lang syne. We're on the one road, share the one load. We're on the road to God knows where. We're on the one road, and maybe the wrong road. We're together now, who cares? Northmen, Southmen, from Raytall, Dublin, Belfast, Cork and Donegal, we're on the one road, singing along, singing a soldier's song. The night is darkest just before the dawn. From dissensions Ireland is reborn. Soon we'll all be united Irishmen. See our land, our nation once again. We're on the one road, sharing the one load. We're on the road to God knows where. We're on the one road, and maybe the wrong road. We're together now, who cares? Northmen, Southmen, comrades all. Dublin, Belfast, Cork and Donegal, we're on the one road, singing along, singing a soldier's song. Thank you very much, folks. Good night. Sheena Fina fall, a tough wake your leg, and Queen Dar slew, or Dean the Ronnie Cook. Shantir or sheeter fast the up for winter all na winter and up the heap of barn of well the counter well come wash no sail the goni scrap well of na vele shall live honey. Once again, thank you very much, folks. I very much appreciate you spending your Saturday night with me, and hopefully I'll see, or you'll see me next Saturday night. I won't see you, but I'll see you in the chat. And enjoy the rest of your weekend. Enjoy the week. And as I said, keep in touch with each other. I've said this 100 times. We have the technology to keep in touch with each other. We're not able to get together per se, but we can keep in touch. We've got Skype and we've got all these things. So do keep in touch with each other. If you want to give me a shout sometime, if you're feeling lonely and you need to have a chat, give me a shout. As I said, the worst thing will happen will be a couple of hours before I get back to you. I might be gone out or something like that. But give me a shout. There's no problem. Other than that, thank you so much, and I'll see you all again soon. All right, God bless. Take care.